So today we're going to be learning about how to use Sumo Paint, and this is for our logo project. So we've already designed our logos in class, we've done the sketches, and now it's time to start playing around with some of the tools to get used to them for drawing our logos. So when you go to Sumo Paint, we're not going to open a file from a computer, though you can do that for photo editing. You're going to actually open a new blank canvas. So once you open your new blank canvas, we can go through all of our tools. Most of them we're used to. We have the marquee tool, the move tool, magic wand, lasso. The ink tool is pretty cool. We'll go over that real fast. As you can see, it kind of has different opacities. We have a thin opacity and a thicker opacity. Once we draw a line and we let up, we actually have different thickness and thinness of line. And remember, if we don't like it, Control Z and away it goes. Paintbrush tool has a large selection of brushes. It also has, a couple objects that we can use, leaves, planets, different things like that. You can play with the size, rotation, etc. We have the eraser tool. It also comes in that same range of brush strokes, so that way we can have interesting layering effects. Pencil tool, which we're used to, comes in different brush shapes, so you can have calligraphy with the narrow style, or you can have square as well. We have the gradient tool, multiple different colors. You can also choose different patterns. We're used to that. Fill bucket, clone stamp. Remember that you push Control, click, and then you can put the style in other places. So that way we can use different brushes again. Text, and then we have a wide range of shape. My favorite being the pie tool because you can make little Pac-Man. And what's fun for animation is that once you make the little Pac-Man, you can have it fill with just a solid color. Choose a color from the color menu, or you can have a gradient, and you can make wee little Pac-Man. Now if you press and hold, that's how you draw a new style, and then after you draw whatever pie shape you need, you just click, and it will draw the same exact little Pac-Man. Control Z gets rid of everything we've done before. We can move on to the next shape. Whenever you have things with multiple points like polygons, stars, rounded stars, bulky stars, custom shape, and the symmetry tool, you can change how many points you have up here at the top. So let's start with a bulky star tool. Right now it tells us we have mode 10 and 5 sides. When we have 5 sides, we have 5 different points. Now what's fun with this is you can make like little shuriken and little different designs, different bulky stars that way. All you have to do is up the amount of sides, and you can get all sorts of different fun little shapes. These would be great for making flower symbols, for doing layers. Maybe you want to do a company that focuses on anime. You can make little anime weapons, etc. Remember, Control Z will get rid of all those. The most fun tool, I would say, is the symmetry tool. You start drawing, and right now I have it to do random colors. So that's pretty confusing, but it makes this cool little rainbow effect. All I have to do is unclick random colors, and it will do a solid color. Right now, it's at 6 symmetry points. So all I have to do is raise or lower the amount of symmetry points, and I can change the color over here with the color picker. And I can make any sort of design. So if you're looking to make some sort of tribal pattern or a Celtic knot, this is the easiest way to do it. Line tool, curve tool we've used before, blur tool, smudge tool, crop tool, free transform, of course if we have an object and we realize after the fact we don't really like it, we click that free transform tool, select around an object, and it will actually crop whatever's there. This is fun if you want to do text editing. We talked about that with a couple of our logos before. That would be the easiest way to do it. Then, of course, we can clear the layer. So say we draw a bunch of different Pac-Man and different things. All we have to do is click clear layer. It clears everything on the image. So these are the tools that you're to play around with. Tonight, you were to make just a drawing that's sort of a rough draft for your logo. Have fun and play around with it. See you in class.